Oh, you know it's that time. The update defined Animal Crossing is about to cross over into the 1.7 era. This lovely screen right here will never get old. Welcome. This is the screen you love to see because it's an update for you and for me. What's going on, everybody? All right, everybody, gather round. No, gather round. Hey, come on, gather round. Oh, there you are. Gather round. It is time to chat because we're on Animal Crossing Update Watch. It is almost July, and there are people out there that don't believe an update is happening. There are people actually that go as far as to say it's all a lie. So what's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Smash that like button if you want an update, and let me know in the comments down below what you think is gonna happen. Right now, Nintendo is basically playing like the Tooth Fairy. Like, we got our teeth under the pillow, we think we're doing everything right, and are they coming? Are they not coming? Are they even real? What's going on? And look, I want to fill you in. Have I run out of hope? Do I have positivity left for this game? I mean, look, we got a couple days left in June. Wedding season is about to complete. It's dead air. They've never done this before. They've never left us with one cycle of events completing and not let us know what's next. So I feel like it could be, but we gotta discuss. So get cozy, make some s'mores, microwave, bonfire, whatever you prefer. Get some lemonade and let's spend the next 10 minutes together. All right, it's the big event. New and fun activities. No, I'm just playing. The bug off is happening. That can't be what Doug's talking about, right? Doug Bowser did say there's stuff coming. And oddly, the community is still very much torn. And so I just wanted to talk to you all about it and get your take in the comments down below. Remember, I read them. We all read them. This is kind of our community dialogue. This is like our record, our history book. This is what they're going to look at when Nintendo either does the right thing or does the wrong thing. So get talking. You've been talking a lot, and I've been reading and paying attention. And some of you aren't buying any of it. Some of you think it's just all a big sham. And I'm going to run through a bunch of different takes and how we're kind of all feeling, and you just let me know who you agree with most. We're starting off with Baby in the Corner. Howdy, Mr. Zach. To be honest, it'll probably be in July since we don't have a lot of in-game events for that month and is the least active until fireworks in August. I'm hoping we get maybe minigames for our island for visitors and friends to enjoy. This will expand gameplay to new people and will give a sort of revival that the game needs. But alas, I'm not the head honcho, so who's to say that will happen? Keep the faith, though. Mr. Bowser can't be wrong when he put that statement out. Patience is key. Now, here is somebody that believes in Bowser's comments and thinks Nintendo has our best interests at heart. Maybe the update comes very soon, kind of loaded up before fireworks in August. I like the sound of that. Then there's the complete opposite end of the spectrum, which comes from Magic Milk Tea. I've lost faith, TBH. I really want a new update, don't we all? But I won't believe it till I see it. I'm just that kind of gal. The only reason I play now is trading and making my island cute. How many of you out there don't buy it? By the way, happy Pride Month. How many of you need it right in front of you before you believe anything that Nintendo has going on? They said 2 to 3 years of updates. Some of you feel like that just means a few items here or there. And some of you straight up feel like they're just pulling our leg. Like they are just straight up lying. Don't trust Bowser with a hashtag? Now that means business, Intershadow. I mean, the dude came out and said, we are going to have new stuff for all 33 million players, and the game is at such a strange point right now, and the fans are in such disbelief that we haven't got anything substantial for so long, that we're now not even trusting the man himself. Now, Intershadow, I don't think it's that bad. I do believe Doug Bowser. I don't think the guy's going to go out here and absolutely just spray it in our face, something that's not going to happen. That would be bad moves for the company. At the end of the day, Nintendo is a business. They're trying to make the coins. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're feeling. And some people just say, no, they're not even going to have an update. I asked, is there going to be an update? And some of y'all just don't believe in it at all. Not one bit. You think it's really over. Or maybe at least over in the way that we came to know them. This game had a glorious run. And some of you think the fun is just done. Which I don't know if anything has made me more sad in the video game space, just to see all of your bushy-tailed, glowing eyes, gorgeous people loving this game and now feeling like it left you. Seashore Sprout Rose Poof says probably another update at the beginning of July with a couple tiny event items, but nothing else. Maybe a new furniture set for Pascal? I don't know. I've given up on this game. Oh, I hope not too many of you have given up, but I feel like it's a lot. I feel like you still like the game, you're still a fan, you still wear the shirt, but you don't have the same relationship with the cycle, the excitement of the updates, the belief, the faith. I feel like it's run out for a lot of you, and that makes me so depressedly sad. And I think not only do we need new content, and I kind of talked about this recently, I think Nintendo, they got to come back strong for the community. And I mean for our spirit, for our hope and our happiness, and just for that unity that this game cultivated. We need that. We need that. We can't just rock and roll without anything to play with. It's not really so much about the content itself. It's about the content and what that can create within a community, within one of the best gaming communities I've ever seen. And I've been around a lot of games. Now, we've got my friend Ephrodina710, who is more of the hopeful type, saying, I'm hoping for some kind of 4th of July event, something with the dock or the downstairs door in the fish area of the museum. If it happens, I think it'll be a day or two before the 1st of July. And I think that's still the grand hope, right? That's what I was saying. Like, it lines up with last year's summer update. We still got some days. It kicks in, right after wedding season, which has to happen. I mean, why have a dock on the island if it doesn't have a purpose? I doubt they gave everyone a dock just for decorating without the ability to move it. Now, the dock is a point of massive contention right now because a lot of people are laying some of their biggest hopes for ACNH, some of their biggest remaining hopes on this dock. And some people say, guys, stop attaching your hopes to this dock. It's going nowhere. It's planted firmly in the ocean and it ain't moving. The dock is an interesting place because it could be the point where Captain comes and says hello. The secret beach ended up serving a purpose despite being empty at the start, but this thing has been empty for so long. Do you really see them filling this? Or is it just a place to fish and kind of look off and create this lovely screenshot right here? Kind of like it's like almost like the Animal Crossing wallpaper, like the title card. They're like, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm not so sure. Cap'n feels appropriate, but I'm not sure if Nintendo thinks the same thing. Two people that do kind of think the same thing, though, are Amy A17 and Just Me the Nurse. Both just bumming. The regular type of updates they do now, here's 2 new items, nothing more. I've lost faith that there'll be anything significant anytime soon. Sure, a few items here and there, but nothing substantial, no. Dougie B says new and fun activities, and these two, and probably plenty of others, they think that era is over. They think the time of Animal Crossing being this big, fun, almost like a holiday every month, right? They created their own holiday. It was called Update Day. What a time to be alive. Where's Drake's album, BTW? Where's the update, BTW? Maybe Drake is working on the update and Nintendo is working on the Okay, enough pie in the sky theories, even though that would be kind of cool. I get it. You feel like it has been probably all year. I mean, well, the Mario update was good, right? It was different. Cranston be spooking. And the festival event is kind of fun, I think. It has some cool items, but nothing of the structure and the amount as what we had before. We come in here with Crossing Oddville, but in reality, gosh, this makes me so sad. I expect nothing. That way, when it comes, I'll just be happy. Maybe this is the right idea. Maybe a lot of you taking this train of thought, maybe y'all are really smart. I'll just be happy and excited and not be let down if it isn't what I wanted. I know this is probably an unpopular opinion, but for the 60 I spent, I feel Nintendo has given me plenty of hours of gameplay. Do I want more? Yes. And I know more is coming per Bowser. But I wouldn't feel cheated if this was the end. Just my 2 cents. Honestly, Oddville, I think those 2 cents are worth at least $20. I think that is one of the most measured, mature, and maybe spot on responses I've seen. Like, they delivered so much for $60. They delivered a huge game. It's not everything we wanted. It's not everything it could have been. It's given us so much joy, so much enthusiasm, so much camaraderie, worth way more than $60. So if it happens, it happens. And, like she says, Bowser says it's happening, so she believes it's happening, but just going to temper those expectations. So when it does come, we have a dandy, dandy day. Now, Andrew says, I think there will be an update in the next month, but I'm not expecting it to be anything of note. Does anybody have faith in the Big N anymore? I mean, I think despite E3 being a real lackluster show this year, Nintendo came through. They didn't have the AC stuff we wanted, but they really had some interesting games that appealed to a lot of diverse fan bases and a lot of interesting genres and a lot of games that fans maybe thought had no chance. So let's see. Cassifras says, only updating the fireworks stuff. Well, we're still on that sad channel. Maybe we've got something better. Volusion bringing heresy into the world, saying it won't be Brewster. That's for sure. Scratch that, Volusion. Long-time fan of the channel. And now causing me nightmares. A world where we don't get Brewster ever? Like all this for nothing? All this a year and a half? And we don't get the coffee cocoa coup with you? I don't want to believe it. I don't want to buy it. But maybe we could believe Mercy. I feel personally, I think you can still love a game and be a fan and also hold the company accountable when they don't live up to promises. They don't have to be opposites. That's kind of what I've come to do, is love the game and the joy that it brings, but still realize that, in my opinion, the company has fallen short in promises. Now, again, just such mature, measured responses. Some of you might feel this way, like, hey, I love the game. I would say this is my favorite game on Switch, but I wish there was more. And I think it's fine to kind of, you don't have to be all one way or all the other. You can enjoy the heck out of ACNH and cherish it and champion it for what it is, and still wish, like, yo, they should do more. I hope they do more. They need to do more. You know, we got to sit down. It's getting a little heavy here. Nope, villager. Have a seat. Come on now. Okay, this is taking things a different direction. This is some people that think the summer is not the season with the reason. They think it's going to be more in the fall. I think we'll get one around probably September, just adding in maybe Brewster. Cardinal 05. Just maybe Brewster. That is, come on, that is chef's kiss. If they bring in the big boy, I mean, that's already an automatic win of an update with an autumn theme, or more likely some Metroid items to commemorate Dread's upcoming release. That's interesting. You know, nothing on the Zelda front yet, but I think Zelda's got a bigger chance of collaborating with Animal Crossing than Metroid, just personally. I think it fits better. They got all the villagers. And the biggest reason, and Nintendo loves this, they can pull from the past, right? I mean, Nintendo has pulled from the past for almost all of their updates. How many brand new things and brand new characters are in their updates? Almost none, right? The newbies like Flick and CJ Daisy May, they originate in the game, but they don't show up in a new update. The updates really have just been kind of, you know, the revenge tour for New Leaf. They say, hi, we're back, remember our fun activities. So, yeah, September would be so far away. I don't think it happens. I think it's summer. I just really hope it's very soon. We need this, baby. Faramech says, not putting my hopes up as the month is almost ending and no announcements. Sometimes I feel they're trying to surprise us all when we are least expecting it. But when? Haha. I'm still, you know, I think we got some good days left in June. The month ain't over, and they never really have let a major event in the game pass and leave the calendar blank. I know July isn't a big month for events, and I know in the past July really had not much of anything. That's why it was the perfect month for bringing in Pascal and Diving. You could say Nintendo's not going to say anything until August when the Fireworks Festival returns, but I feel it would be very odd for them to let wedding season eclipse and not alert us of anything more that's coming. Don't you think that would be a bit strange? You know, because at least with this June stuff, we had wedding season to play / look forward to. They have never yet, if we're going to go based on past precedent data, they have never yet left us hanging for an entire month of just nada. That has not been a thing. We've had some of the smallest updates you could definitely draw up, but we haven't had nada, and so I just can't see a world where they go till September. I can't say a world where they wait until August. That would just feel so, I mean, that would be like sticking your butt in the weeds. It'd be itchy and uncomfortable and maybe leave a rash. Shining Solace from Discord says, I think there will be a new update for sure. All right, some enthusiasm here. I like it, some positivity. While I want a big 2.0 update with some more NPCs, I feel like they will update the fireworks, add more items, announce upcoming holidays, and that's it. I hope they prove me wrong, but I don't want to get my hopes up. And it seems like that is kind of just the state of affairs. So many of you are scared. You're worried. You genuinely don't want to get burned, and I get it. Fire is hot. It hurts. One time I touched the stove, and I never went back, and so I get it. It feels like we might have touched the stove 2, 3, 4 times, wishing and wanting for the biggest, best update, hoping and trusting the data mines, which, like, data mines are trustworthy. That data is in the game. When will Nintendo launch it? What are they doing with it? We can't be so sure, but that stuff is real. And so, I don't know, call me the eternal optimist, call me a fool, call me a hooligan, but I believe in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I think there still is more in store. You know, I think the game is probably 90% there, but I think there's at least 10% waiting for us in the wings, and I think hopefully it comes in on wings. I don't think Nintendo is done. I don't think it's going to be just duds. I think we will get some substantial stuff. I think, you know, they are trustworthy, right? They're not lying to our faces. They're not trying to get our hopes up only to crush them. That's not the way of a company that wants to make bank off of you time and time again every time they come out with a new game. Let's go to one more. We've got Apple Woods saying, honestly, yes, I still believe they've been working on some substantial content for the summer. I'm not necessarily at the edge of my seat for it anymore, but that's what I imagine. And honestly, Apple Woods, that is what I imagine as well. I think they're working. I'm not sure what caused the delay, a misread of the community, problems with the pandemic. I don't know, maybe something went wrong that we don't even know about. But I think that they do want us to be happy. I think they do want us to enjoy. And I think despite the distrust and the disbelief, I mean, I know where you're coming from. I understand. You have been kind of let down. No, really let down. And I've been let down. This is not what I thought would be happening merely a month or two into year 2. I really thought that we would have more, and it's just not really the case. It's just kind of a big disgrace, and they are not rubbing any updates all over our face, and I just want to be caked in 1.11 or 2.0. I think that would feel nice. I don't really use a daily moisturizer, but I've heard good things, and I think it might be, kind of refreshing if you could get a darn update. You guys, we got to stay hopeful, okay? That's all we can do in this world is stay hopeful. And Bowser did say new and fun activities. So I think for now, I think we got to trust. I think we got to turn that frown upside down. I think we got to believe. I hope it's very soon. We're coming to the end of wedding season, so there's another moment. There's another line in the sand where they could go one way or the other. And I want to be clear, it's not do or die. If we get to the end of June or even July, it doesn't mean the game is actually dead. They still could update it, but it feels like this is a chance to really kind of set the record straight shortly after E3 and deliver, and I really hope they do. Let me know of all the comments where your mind's at. What's your mentality? What's your thought process? Who do you align with the most? What do you feel strongest in your heart about this game right now? Make sure to smash that like button. I appreciate your support. It keeps us all going. It keeps the community going. And look, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be somebody that believes in this game. I'm going to be somebody that carries it forward for all of us. I'm going to be somebody that champions all the good stuff that happens, all right? You can count on me. I love you guys a lot. Appreciate you so much. I love you a lot. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, you know I got you covered as soon as anything drops, right? SwitchForce, out.